Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Spalding. I'm a senior in the Health Science Academy and this will be my backpack defense.
We are at Marion C and today our seniors are doing their backpack of defense.
They have a lumbar drain. How are they going to get up safely enough, and how are we going to keep the cords from pulling out that drain?
So these backpacks are kind of a way to show your work that is not always tested. So writing pieces, performance pieces, maybe just personal growth that doesn't have a test score on it, and to really take those to show that you're ready to go on to the next step of the world.
So the students are going to be presenting today a compilation of their work from high school, their best work, their projects, some artifacts that they've had, be it in high school, maybe it's some community service they're doing, and they're gonna just talk to their panelists.
One such project involved planning out a route from Asia to Africa to Europe and then back into the United States.
And explain how this work has made them a prepared and resilient learner or a globally and culturally competent student. And what's really cool about the project that they're going to be presenting today is that we've seen them prepare for today, so they've been working and revising, and it's like the big stage.
What do you think your goal is as a student ambassador, so to speak, for that?
I can definitely see people, the nervousness, the nerves, but also seeing like the reaction to when they realize that they did it and they accomplished this, and I think that's a good thing that it does. It shows you that you're going to put a lot of work into this, but it's work that you've already put into your 4 years. So you're kind of just displaying that, and to be able to display what you've done and display your growth and have someone really appreciate that, I think for them it turned out to be a positive experience and something that they'll look back on and have more confidence for when they're uncomfortable in things, but they know that they can push through it, put that hard work into it, and it won't be such a scary experience when they continue to do it.
Pass your senior defense.
Good job.
Excellent. Very good. Very, very good.
So the panelists will sit and listen. They have a rubric, and after the presentation they can ask questions, maybe if some things are unclear, and then at the end when the student leaves, everyone goes over their rubric to make sure students covered all of the requirements, and they determine whether or not the student super passes or maybe has to do a redo.
But you can open it and actually expand that.
At first, we had a lot of pushback from the students. They didn't understand why they had to do this. Why didn't anyone else before us have to do this? Will you prevent us from walking across the stage? And we had to have some very serious conversations with them and explain to them, well, here we are. We want to know what you know, what you've learned. What are the skills you've acquired?
We have college applications and things like this to do, but at the same time, I kind of looked at it as like the positive, because this is kind of what I've been wanting to happen for a while, to show that people are more than an ACT score, and to show even if the ACT score, so say you got a 14 your first time and then you got a 19, that's growth. And even though that's not a benchmark, you put a lot of work and you put a lot of effort into that, and that's what you should be shown at, is that you had this growth throughout your time in high school, that it's not just these numbers, and that's what you go on to the next part of your life being, that these are the skills that we need to create an effective workforce and effective students in the next step of their life.
Be the third least costly as well as the third fastest to arrive back to the United States.
I'm hoping they leave with the experience of, what am I doing in an interview? How do I need to prepare for my next steps? Those soft skills such as shaking hands, making eye contact, public speaking, professional dress. This is just one experience that's going to prepare them for whatever their secondary plan is.
It's in our time, because a lot of times we're looking at a phone, we're looking at a screen, we're looking at just the things, and I think this kind of allows everyone in the situation to stop, take a deep breath, and really look at the things that people hold inside of them that are amazing and that are beautiful and bright and that aren't a test score, that aren't just something like that. They get us to see each other as the individuals that we really are.
That was awesome. Well done, well done.
My
well
keys
done.
to success, you see the key?
I like it. I caught that under there.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.